Hi, how are you today? Today we'll be reading Bats at the Library, written and illustrated by Brian Lies. Now, before we get started, just take a look at how cool this cover is that Brian Lies made for this book. We've got these books playing tug of war over the book in the library, and then we have in the foreground we have the bat that's hugging the book because he really loves books. And look how cool this library setting is. It's just really neat. So as we get going, want you to keep a couple bat facts in mind that I'm going to share with you. Bats can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in a single night. They're known to eat almost their whole body weight in a single night's hunt. Also, one of the largest bats in existence is known as the flying fox, and its wingspan is up to 5 feet wide. That's almost as tall as many adults that you may be around, or maybe it is as tall as one of your older siblings, or some of your cousins, or some of the older folks that you know in your life. So 5 feet is really wide. People always think about bats being really small, but sometimes they can get really large. Also, bats use echolocation, which is a way that they're able to move and navigate in the night time because it's so dark outside, and they use sound waves to bounce off of their food and prey in the objects around them to navigate. How cool is that? They don't necessarily need to see. They use echolocation. So with that said, we'll go ahead and start with Bats at the Library, written and illustrated by Brian Lies. Another inky evening's here. The air is cool and calm and clear. We feasted, fluttered, and swooped and soared, and yet we're still a little bored. All this sameness leaves us blue and makes us ache for something new. Then word spreads quickly from afar. A window has been left ajar. Can it be true? Oh, can it be? Yes, bat night at the library. The sky is lively as we race together toward our favorite place. Eager wings beat autumn air. Look, that's it. We're almost there. Then squeezed together wing to wing, we walk it through the opening. We've waited for this night all year, but this is it at last. We're here. For most old bats, this isn't new. They've got lots of things to do. They'll flutter off and lose themselves among the books lined up on shelves. Other bats in munchy moods will study guides to fancy foods, or hang out by a lamp instead to talk about the books they've read. But little bats will have to learn the reason that we must return. The ones who haven't come before have no idea what's in store. Some of them will drift away and figure out a game to play, like shaping shadows on the wall or wingtip tag around the hall. This big box is loads of fun, blasting brighter than the sun. Instead of copying books from shelves, we can duplicate ourselves. Doesn't matter where you look, there's nothing like a pop-up book. The fountain water is nice and cool and makes a splendid swimming pool. Please keep it down. You must behave. This library is not your cave. It's hard to settle down and read when life flirts by at dizzy speed. But story time is just the thing to rest a play-exhausted wing. And if we listen, we will hear some distant voices drawing near. Louder, louder, louder still. They coax and pull us in until everyone, old bat or pup, has been completely swallowed up and lives inside a book instead of simply hearing something read. Look at this. The bats are now absorbed into the book. They're in the book and having a great time while they're just being engrossed by this book. Breathless, lost within the tale, no one sees the sky grow pale. What is the light? A lamp? The moon? Our bookish feast can't end so soon. It feels as though we've just begun, but now we leave our books half done. Through the window, into sky, it's much too late, we've got to fly. But maybe a librarian will give us bats this chance again and leave a window open wide to let us share the world inside. For now we'll dream of things we've read, a universe inside each head. Every evening, one and all, we'll listen for that late night call. Can it be true? Oh, can it be? Yes, bat night at the library.